Good morning. This is Venugopal for Little Hearts Publications with English Book 5, Lesson 1, God in the Mirror. How can a God be in the mirror? Have you seen a God in the mirror? Have you seen a mirror at least? Of course, when we look at ourselves in a mirror, what do we see? We can see our own reflection, our own image. And before we go into the story, we have to assess ourselves about something which is given in the form of some questions there at the beginning of the story. Do you believe in God? This question naturally arises because some people believe in God, some people do not believe. Have you seen God? Nobody can say yes, because God has no form, no specific form. In fact, has anyone could have seen God? Okay, let us imagine, let us ask a question to ourselves. Anyone could have seen the God? Was there a possibility that somebody might have seen a God? It is generally said that God created mother because he cannot be in all homes. In every house, the important person is, very important person or the most important person is a mother. Because God cannot be there at the same time in all houses, God created mother. Do you believe in this? Of course we have to, because without mother we cannot imagine a day, a moment, a minute. Who do you think is treated as God in a kingdom? Suppose there is a kingdom. Kingdom is a large area ruled over by a king. So who is generally called a God in a kingdom? The king himself is treated as a God in the kingdom by the people because he has to look after them just like a God looks after all his creations. So basing on these ideas, let us go into the story. Tenali Ramakrishna was a great writer of funny poems. Funny means what? Humorous or amusing. You might have heard the name of Tenali Ramakrishna, a great writer, a great jester or a clown or a joker in the kingdom of Vijayanagara, ruled by King Krishnadevaraya. He was attached to the court of Krishnadevaraya, means he was a member of the court of Krishnadevaraya of Vijayanagara kingdom. One day, during a conversation, Tenali Ramakrishna said to the king, "Your Majesty, people always lie whenever they get a chance to." One day, the king and Tenali Ramakrishna were having a conversation. During the conversation, Tenali Ramakrishna says to the king like this, "Your Majesty, people always lie whenever they get a chance to." Lie means what? Not telling the truth. Your Majesty means generally when you address a king, you use this expression, Your Majesty means, O King. People always lie whenever they get a chance to. If at all they get a chance, people always try to lie. Means they always try not to speak the truth. How can you say that, Tenali? I have been a king for so many years, but I have never lied. How can you say that, Tenali? Means how can you say that people always lie whenever they get a chance? I have been a king for so many years. I have never lied. Means I have never told a lie. I have always spoken the truth. As far as I know, people lie under certain situations. Don't say that people always lie whenever they get a chance. Of course, people lie, but under certain circumstances, certain situations, certain conditions. They do not lie always, as you said. But I can't accept your words, Tenali, that people always lie. Not at all. Your Majesty, I have a point that there is no one in the world who has never lied. Then Tenali Rama replied, O King, Your Majesty, I have a point to prove that there is no one in this world who has never lied. I want to tell you, O king, that I can prove that there is no person in the world who has never lied in his life. Tenali, you are generalizing. Means, Tenali, the king said like this. You are generalizing means you are talking in general about the people. I, being a king, see, I am a king. I have never lied and can never lie. I cannot expect to lie at all because I am a king. If a king starts lying, all the people in the kingdom hate him. How can I lie? So, being a king, I have never lied and I can never lie. I can prove otherwise, Your Majesty. Who said these words? Tenali Ramakrishna. I can prove otherwise means, O king, I can prove against or opposite of what you have said. What you have said, O Majesty, that being a king you have never lied and you would never lie. But I can prove that you also will lie. You have already lied. I can prove that. If so, then I challenge you, the king said. Okay, if you think that I have lied or I would lie, I challenge you now. Prove it. Your Majesty, I need 1,000 gold coins and a year's time to prove my theory. Your Majesty, immediately I want 1,000 gold coins and 1 year time to prove my theory that everybody would lie or people always lie whenever they get a chance. King Krishnadevaraya agreed, accepted the challenge. The King Krishnadevaraya accepted the challenge of Tenali Ramakrishna. After taking the money, Tenali did not appear in the court for that whole year. For that complete year, Tenali Ramakrishna did not appear in the court after taking the 1,000 gold coins from the king. What did he do instead? He engaged himself in constructing a large palatial and a beautiful house. What did he engage himself in? He was engaged in constructing a very big palatial, means very spacious, very splendid house, beautiful house. And its interiors were colorful and attractive. Interiors means inside of the house. Interiors, the walls, the pillars, they were really colorful and attractive, the interiors of the house. The inside of the house was very colorful, very attractive, very beautiful. The house had a room with a large mirror affixed to a wall. The other walls were adorned with beautiful paintings. So that house had a very big room with a large mirror affixed to the wall. One of the walls. Affixed means to fix. To one of the walls, a huge mirror was fixed. The other walls were adorned. Means the other walls of the room were decorated. Adorned means decorated with beautiful paintings. At last, a great and a beautiful house was ready. So after 1 year, a beautiful house, a large and a beautiful house was ready. After a year, Tenali disguised himself as a sage. Disguised means what? Change the appearance of a person. Change one's own appearance. Means Tenali disguised himself as a sage means he put on an artificial beard like a sage, artificial hair on his head like a sage, as you see there in the picture. And then he went to King Krishnadevaraya's court. In that sage's disguise, he went to King Krishnadevaraya's court. No one, not even the king, could identify him. No one in the kingdom, in the court, not even the king Krishnadevaraya himself could identify him that he was Tenali Ramakrishna. The sage approached the king and said, approached means go nearer, went near to somebody. He approached the king and said, Your Majesty, I have a beautiful house for myself. I stay and pray there. O king, I have built a beautiful house for myself. And I stay and pray there only always. My devotion has impressed the God. Means my devotion has greatly influenced the God, has been liked by the God. So he appears before me every day in one of the rooms. So, O king, because the God has been impressed with my devotion, he started appearing before me every day in one or the other rooms, one of the rooms of my house. So what did he say? I request you to feel free to see the God for yourself. So, O Majesty, Your Majesty, O King, I request your kind authority to feel free, means to free yourself for some time to see the God. But he is only visible to those who had led a righteous life and had never lied in their lives. But, O Majesty, I would like to say one thing. He is only visible. Who is that he here? Yes, the God. God is only visible to those people who had led, means who had lived a righteous life, a morally right or virtuous life, and a man who had never lied. The people who had never lied in their lives only, the God will be visible. So, King Krishnadevaraya agreed to visit the sage's house. And the king felt interested about this. He agreed to visit the sage's house. To test the sage's words, the king first sent a minister to the house. So, he wanted to test the sage's words first. So, what did he do? He sent a minister to the sage's house first. The minister admired the beautiful house and then went to the room fitted with the mirror. So the minister, after visiting the sage's house, admired it, liked the house very much, that beautiful house, and he went into the room in which one of the walls was fitted with a mirror. When he stood before the mirror, he saw his own reflection. When he stood before the mirror, what did he see there? He saw his own image, his own reflection. Reflection means image. He saw his own image there in the mirror. He did not see any God. Actually, the sage had told the king that the God will be visible to those people who had led a righteous life or the people who had never lied in their lives. He could see only his own reflection, the minister, but he could not see the God. Now he felt afraid to tell the truth to the king. What was the truth there? The truth was that he did not see any God there in the mirror. But he was afraid to tell the same truth to the king. He returned to the palace and lied to the king. He returned to the palace and he told a lie to the king. He did not speak the truth, he told a lie. What did he say? He said, Your Majesty, the sage is correct. I saw the God in the wall. I am so overwhelmed with emotions. He lied to the king saying, Your Majesty, O king, the sage is correct. Whatever the sage has said, it is correct. Because I saw the God in the wall. I am so overwhelmed. Means I am overpowered with emotions. To confirm once more, the king asked another minister to go to the sage's house. But the king did not directly believe the first minister. To confirm that again, he sent another minister to the sage's house. The second minister also did not see the God, but was not courageous to tell the truth. He too lied before the king. What did the second minister see there in the mirror in the wall? Did he see the God? No, he did not see the God. He also could see only his own image there in the mirror. But at the same time, he was also not courageous to tell the truth to the God, to the king. What was the truth? That he did not see any God there in the wall. But he was afraid to tell the truth. So he too lied before the king. In what way did he lie? Look at that. Oh, your majesty, it was a wonderful experience. He went to the king and said, Oh majesty, it was really a wonderful experience to see the God there in the wall. I saw the God. But did the second minister actually see the God there? No. He did not see the God. He also could see only his image. But he lied to the king there. Now the king thought, now I must go and check the truth. Now the king started thinking himself, now I must go and check the truth. So the king went to the sage's home. When he stood before the mirror, he too was faced by his own reflection. He went into the room in which a mirror was fitted to a wall. The remaining walls were all decorated with beautiful paintings. So he went into the room and he looked at the mirror. But he also could not see the God. He could only see his own reflection there, his own image. At this, he thought. On seeing his own image in the mirror, but not the God, the king thought like this. According to the sage, only a person who has never lied can see the God in this wall. So according to the sage, what the sage has told me is that a person who has never lied only can see the God. So now if I tell him that I haven't seen the God, he will think that I am a liar. So if I go and tell the sage that no, I have not seen the God, he will think that I am a liar. Liar means a person who tells lies. A person who tells lies, he is called a liar. So the sage might think that I am a liar if I have told him that I have not seen the God there in the mirror. The king came out of the room and said to the sage, You are right. I saw the God in that wall. I am feeling so blessed. Then the king came out of the room and said to the sage like this. You remember, children, who is actually that sage? Yes, it is Tenali Ramakrishna only. He was disguised as a sage. He disguised himself as a sage there. The king came out of the room and said to the sage, You are right, O sage. I saw the God in the wall. Did the king see the God there in the wall? No. That means he lied now. I am feeling so blessed. I am feeling so happy as if I have invoked the favor of the God upon myself. What is the meaning of blessed? To confer or invoke divine favor upon. Means I am feeling so happy as if I have invoked the divine favor upon myself. Your Majesty, are you sure you saw the God? Asked the sage. But the sage asked a question to the king. O king, Your Majesty, are you sure? Are you quite certain that you saw the God? Yes, I did, the king replied. Was the king telling the truth here, children? No, he is telling a lie. You saw God in that wall of the room, didn't you? The sage asked again. But the sage did not stop. He asked the same question again. Means, O Majesty, you saw God in that wall of the room, didn't you? The king replied positively. Means, he again said yes. Yet, means, in spite of that, the sage posed the same question again. Posed means asked. The sage asked the same question. What is that question? You saw God in that wall of the room. Is it true? Are you sure? This angered the king. This made the king angry. He said, How dare you suspect my answer? Suspect means not believe. How dare you do not believe my words, O sage? You are suspecting my answer? You don't believe me that when I say that I have seen the God? If you not had been a sage, I would have killed you. Because you are a sage, I am leaving you. If these questions are repeated by anybody, I would have killed them by this time. If you had not been a sage, I would have killed you. The sage smiled and pulled off his false beard. He removed his false beard. Tenali Ramakrishna now stood before the king. Who was standing there in front of the king now in the place of sage? Tenali Ramakrishna himself. He said, Your Majesty, you had insisted that you as a king would never lie. Your Majesty, earlier you had told me, you had challenged me that you would never lie, being a king. Your ministers were liars, because your ministers also did not see the God, but they told you lies, so they were liars. But you too behaved like them. Believing your ministers' lies, you behaved like them. Now, do you accept that everyone is a liar sometime or the other? Now, O Majesty, do you accept the truth that everyone is a liar sometime or the other? Krishnadeva accepted his defeat and felt ashamed of his conduct. Again, King Krishnadeva accepted his defeat there at the hands of Tenali Ramakrishna and felt ashamed of his behavior. Conduct means behavior. Okay, children, now do you understand the story? In the next class, we will continue with the exercises. Thank you.